you guys, it's Ann. I'm popping on tonight to do some cooking because if you saw my post, there was a nice big fish caught today. So it's not going in the recipe I'm going to show you, but see these fillets that we've blackened? That was a saltwater sheep's head, which I guess is a culinary delight. So stay tuned. We'll let you know about that. But I'm still doing coastal cuisine, so I thought I better show you a Nova Scotia seafood chowder. And so that's what we're actually making right now, and we're gonna do that fish in the air fryer. So that will be so easy. But I'm doing another recipe, the chowder, that I wanted to show all of you guys. So, a couple things going on. This is a piece of grouper. See this beauty? And I'm just gonna use our big chef's knife, and I'm gonna cube this up and put it in the chowder in just a little bit. In front of me, I have some diced up carrots. Can you guys see this? I'm thinking I'll have to lift them up. Carrots, a little bit of onion, red potato. Over here in my favorite skillet I've been using this week, see these? These are bay scallops. These are littler. I have seared them quickly. I did do a couple pieces of bacon already that get crumbled in this recipe. And then behind me over here is a platter of, I hate these tongs. Remember, they're not our tongs. A big platter of shrimp. So, and in the pot right now is some water. I'm going to add some salt, some seafood stock. I'm going to bring that to a boil. Then I'm going to dump in the vegetables, the potatoes, carrots, onions, and let that cook for about 5 minutes. Then what is going to happen, the magic happens when you add all of this seafood right to the pot, and then you're going to add heavy whipping cream, and you're going to add all-purpose dill mix, and you're going to bring it back to a boil for about 5 minutes, and then you're going to let it go all the way down to simmer and let it simmer for about 12 to 15 minutes. And the vegetables will be done that way, all the seafood will be done that way, and you will have Nova Scotia seafood chowder ready to eat. So the recipe says you need at least 3 kinds of seafood to get the full flavor. So we're using grouper, scallops, and shrimp. You could definitely use whatever you have on hand, okay? Or get 3 different things. But it says a little tip, stay away from strong seafood that will overpower everything else. So to me, that means don't put any salmon in it, okay? But you could have easily put in some crab, you could have put in some lobster, you could put in walleye or bluegill, cobia is really a whitefish, cod, any of those types of things too. So you have a lot of choices when you're making it. But the only fish that you pre-cook is the scallops that you sear. And the little tip says, I seared them, and I already did sear them here, and I did that because the tip says then they stay a little firmer. So that was the tip versus putting them in the boiling liquid that is the seafood stock with water raw. So scallops don't go in raw. Everything else does go in raw. So that kind of gives you a little tip here. And then I also wanted to give you guys a quick update on the Bread Buddy Challenge because tomorrow is the last day. And I told you that I had a great big goal to do 100 bread and soup buddies for our food pantry at home. So I'm super excited about that. You guys have been wonderful as we work our way through that. So if you're still interested in donating and supporting and being a part of that when I deliver all of these to the food pantry plus the cash donation from that, you can still help. The donation levels are $15 increments. So you can do one bundle for $15, or you can do a $30 or a $45 or whatever bundle you want, because then that will give our families that have food insecurity a new choice when they go and get some great food. So I appreciate all of you guys so much with that support, okay? So scallops are seared. I'm trying to get this to bring this to a boil. It has the water and seafood stock and salt in it. It's not there yet, so I'm kind of killing time, so I can't dump anything in front of you. So if you're curious about the recipe, I'll comment it. And if you guys like seafood chowder and you have a favorite recipe, would you drop it in the comments too so I know what your recipe is? Because I haven't made this one before, this version, so I'm excited to try it tonight. So, hope you're having a good night. See you soon.